Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another stream. Welcome to those in the chat. I see Jason is there already. Thank you for joining this stream. This week we are back playing with trains. We took a week off last week because of city transport simulator trams, and we had a couple of hours on that last week, and I've been playing that fairly solidly over the last week or so, leveling up. I think I'm about level 21 on that now. This evening we are doing the Shapes over Shap stream, as you can see from the title card there, and what we are doing is, a little while ago, a good friend of the channel, I suppose, someone we know quite well, Jason and I, Tintin57 over on YouTube, created some scenarios, and he streamed them, or did a video on them anyway, these two scenarios that he created. So I thought, since we're sort of going over different UK routes and things, I thought we'd have a go. And we were going to do this last week, then Tram Sim whatever came out, so we took a week off, and so this week is the rescheduled Shapes over Shap stream. That's quite a tongue twister, I will say. I'm trying to make these titles fairly interesting, but they are becoming increasingly difficult to say. Next week, I'm aware that it's possibly Valentine's Day, so we do have something special planned for next week, possibly. I may reschedule the day. I don't know if me and Tash are doing anything. But let's jump into it. Let's go to the Xbox screen. As you can see, we're in the scenario section. It's saying Ludwigsbahn is out now on the top screen there. I haven't picked it up yet. I'm not really picking up German routes and stuff at the moment. Anyway, we're going to do, there's two here. So we're going to go to Preston, first of all, and then we're going to come back. It's a week on Friday. Thank you, Jason. My days are all muddled up. I'm thinking wedding, so I'm thinking like 6 months ahead. So my days as they are currently is all confused. So thank you for putting me right on that one. So we're going to do Preston bound first, and then we're going to return to Carlisle afterwards, time allowing, of course. As you can see, it says in the description, class 390 AWC from Preston to Carlisle. So let's jump straight into that. If you are in the chat and you're a first time viewer, do say hello. Drop a like and subscribe as well so you can get into the chat, unless Jason turns off the subscription only mode. It turned itself back on for some reason, I don't know. Hello, Tintin. There he is, our man himself. Tintin57 has joined us. He is here. We are indeed doing Tintin scenarios. As I said, it's the Shapes over Shap stream, which is a tongue twister in itself. Back to a familiar livery for this one, as we take the Pendo from Carlisle to Preston, all stops. We will see how that works out. Now, the familiar livery is one I have downloaded previously, or prior rather, to getting the scenario. So I downloaded the livery, then saw Tintin did this scenario, and as you can see, it is a very lovely Pendolino in Virgin livery. Very, very nice indeed. I've driven this one a few times. Not the scenario a couple of times, but the train, I've driven it on West Coast South a few times in this livery. I really like this livery. It's very, very well done. So we're going to get ourselves set up. We'll do that through the keyboard this time. Master key. We want to reverse it in forwards, which is down here. I'll show you. There we are. Headlights on, of course. Day running. We need to press the bell. It's been a little while since I've driven the Pendo. Created this on PC. That's when I went to the PS5. I can't download it from CC. Oh, then I went to the PS5 and I can't download it from the Creators Club. Oh, that's weird. I downloaded it through the website, I think. I just went on my laptop and downloaded it that way. Into the game, so that might be an option, Tintin. Download it through the website on a mobile browser or on your laptop or your PC or whatever, and then access it from the PS5, I imagine. Anyway, We are under a green signal. We have to press the alarm button again so we can tilt. If we don't do that, we don't get the tilt. Have we got AWS on? No, that's over here, isn't it? Like I say, it's been a little while. It's one of these over here somewhere. Jason will tell me where it is in a second. There we are. DSD, we don't want that. It's one of these. Regen, brake, isolation, train door, interlock, permanent tilt. That one. That's what we want. Have I broken the train already by setting it up incorrectly? Probably. The AWS hasn't triggered. Why is it not? Yeah, I might try that. Maybe because I'm signed into the same DTG ID on both platforms. Yeah. So it is tricked into thinking I have it. Yeah, maybe. AWS doesn't seem to have activated. Why is that? Let's turn it all off and start again. I'm also not getting a thing. Jason will tell me I've set this up wrong. Turn it off. Right. Now try and set that up to there. Then go into the master key and pop that on. And then go to there and set. I'm not getting AWS. Why am I not getting AWS? Anyway. We'll try and set off and see what happens. It's called control and enter. You are completely right. I haven't pressed it at all, have I? And the AWS fuse is closed. Why is that? Or the AWS fuse is open. Hang on. Are we looking for a fuse, Jason, are we? That one. There we go, we've done it. We, of course, do have our bingo. Hang on, let me find that. There we go. We have our bingo. Amelia and Tash are both upstairs, so it's unlikely that we'll argue with Tash or have Amelia interrupting unless they decide to come down and do so. Let's clear that bingo off the bottom corner there. Bottom 4, there we go, that one. So tech issues, SPAD, shut the doors, Geek Daddy blames Jason, forget what I'm saying, etc, etc. You're all familiar with it. Tintin probably isn't. I'll give you a good look at the thing. We are now speeding, which you can't see because we're on the wrong screen. Go back to there. Game sounded low, unless it's my end. It might be your end. The game sound is turned quite high up through the capture card. Let's just see what we're getting here. Game sound is coming through my TV as well. Let's just turn that down. Oh yeah, you're right. You forgot what you're doing with the bingo card. Right, okay, fine. We'll do that. We'll give you that again. Yeah, you're right. I'm not hearing game sound either. Oh. Tech issues, bingo card. Yeah, you guys are hot. You are hot on the bingo card. Already? Gosh. Tech issues. Tech issues. We've had... Oh, that... I can't even find the right thing. It's down the bottom. We've done it. We've done it. Get what you're saying. Tick. So we've done that one there, and then the top one, which is that one there. Okay, right. Yeah, you guys are right. We don't have game sound. Let me reset the video capture device. My laptop volume is up. Isn't that just wonderful? Every week it's the same. It works until you go live, and then it decides not to go and work. I'm travelling at 18 miles an hour, and I'm reaching behind the TV to plug things. Where's the camera? It's all going to go a bit dark. Aren't tech issues just wonderful? Have you turned it down in the in-game settings? I don't think so. Option settings. The only thing I turned down was the TV. Audio. Menu music. I turned that off. UI sound effects. External. Ambience. Nope. That's all on. We'd like to save changes. No, it's the laptop's not giving me any sound. Hang on a minute. Properties, let's go to that. Advanced properties, this is just brilliant. Oh, that's why. Monitor's off on there. Monitor and output. I'm getting game sound my end. An assisting controller. That's just my wheel. That's plugged in for playing things like Farming Sim and Phone Bus and stuff. I'll put the keyboard down now. Hang on. It is. There is sound. So the horn is going. That, if you're hearing it now, it's probably because it's coming through the laptop. So that's coming through the laptop there. You can hear it very, very low. That's very strange. I've got the thing turned right up. That's a bit bizarre. Oh, OBS has given me issues now. It could be because of the way I've set up OBS for like more to do with video editing. Right now, my chat window now gone too loudly on there. That's it, there it is. Okay, cool. That's probably it. It's because it was going through one channel. Because when I do my recording, my videos, I split the channels. So I have voiceover obviously on one channel and the game sound on a separate channel. And I think OBS has just got confused because they're not recording, they're streaming. The joys of technology and live streaming. There we are, we're there now anyway. That looks great in the Virgin livery, doesn't it? Absolutely brilliant. I love it. So our first stop is in 13 miles, that's Penrith. Why? Which direction are we travelling in? Where did we start from? Did we start up here? Carlisle. Are we doing Carlisle to Preston, not Preston to Carlisle? I've done it the wrong way round. I was gonna start in. Yeah, I'm all out of sorts. Amelia's laughing upstairs. Don't know if she's laughing at me or something Patrick did. You can probably hear it. You're going south. Yeah, I am going south. Yeah, Avanti the other way. Oh, that's right. Yes. We are tilting. You can see full tilt on. Oh, brilliant. I do like the camera. About with the camera angle a bit. We may have to do an obligatory screenshot of the week. That might be a feature we have to have. We tend to do it every week, don't we? We tend to take a screenshot at some point. Jump back in the car. Travel around this corner. About 11 miles. Do we think, there's a challenge, do we think we're going to Oxenholme? Or do we think we're going to stop at it? My results of stopping at Oxenholme have been mixed. As I shared in Tintin's server a little while back actually, I was almost in Windermere, I think. Remember the screenshot? Waiting patiently for a clip to make. Laughing at you, so are we. Thanks. The faith you have in me, Jason, it's actually well founded. I'll be honest with you. You know, from the many attempts we've had on this line, it's like coming the other way. Oh, it's another Virgin one. I like that. I like that a lot. This way should be an easy stop. Northbound is the problem child. Yeah, I think that's probably where I've had before. And stopping at Preston. I remember doing an early run in an 86. It's on my channel. At a short, did an hour and a half, got to Preston, spad right at the light. It might have been during a live stream actually, Jason, wasn't it? We did the whole run and it was pretty much flawless, and we got right to the end, and we completed the service and just crept over the red signal at Preston, and that whole service was completely thrown out. Problem child, now that person is banned from the channel. Are we talking about who we think we're talking about? Mr. Integrity. He's been a character, hasn't he, in the last few weeks. My spies and my channel watchers have been feeding me information about what he's been up to. At least you won't up and do it with Integrity. You guys. My word, you're not holding back. The 87 that skidded over the signal when you thought you would stop, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, at least I'll own up to it. I mean, I did a whole video for either the tap changer, no, not the tap changer, the stone cutter video, stone cutter scenario. And that was just ended up being a video full of spats in the end. We're only doing 78. Why are we only doing 78? Yeah, what was you're going to get another bingo. I forgot what I was saying, but you've already had that bingo. Yeah, I've noticed that his logo and his channel identity have recently changed and become somewhat similar to the channel you're watching right now, in fact. And the fact that he put the home of simulation gaming, as if like that's the only place you can go to see your simulation gaming, there are many, many other channels for simulation gaming, like myself, and the wonderful Tintin, and Harry, who joins our streams quite often. There are better channels than him. And I've completely lost my train of thought. We've said more than enough about him. He's probably watching, because he challenged me before. He said he was watching, and I put a graphic up about which was a quote about integrity, and he didn't take kindly to it. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, I found it was the most interesting thing in recent weeks was he did a poll on the best trucking game on console. And he did a poll, and the top 3 games, bearing in mind SnowRunner won, which is correct, as it should. It's one of the best trucking games, if you call it a trucking game, on console. And the next 2 were Alaskan Road Truckers and Truck Driver The American Dream. And I'm sorry, but I know very, very well that he's probably being paid by the makers of Truck Driver The American Dream, and possibly Alaskan Road Truckers, to say nice things about them. He gets them for free. And so there you go, there's a matter of integrity right there. And yet he slags off. We're not going any further down this line. We're not. We're gonna spad that conversation right away. Right now. We're gonna stop. We all know what we think about him. We all have our thoughts. Let's just enjoy playing with trains and not worry too much about him and his lack of morals and integrity, and the people he surrounds himself with, who are, let's face it, fascists. One in particular, who I know, is a proper far-right nutjob. Anyway, before I lose too many viewers for getting my... Oh, it's Politics Corner! It'll give you that. I'm getting into the politics of it now. Yeah. He surrounds himself with far-right fascist nutjobs. That's a politics. You can have that. Jason likes it. Thankfully, they can't DM me, which is a good thing. There's plenty to say on that. Yeah, one of them put a load of stuff on his channel all about Tommy Robinson and stuff. I mean, whatever your views are, it's an interesting thing. Chat's fault. Is it? Probably. He says that a lot as well, doesn't he? Chat's fault. And he had, do you remember when he had a right go at me one week for using Chat's fault in my own streams? Like he trademarked. Then we're probably going to overshoot here. We probably aren't going to stop here. Coming in hot to Penrith, because we've been talking. If we manage to pull off a good stop here, it'll be a flipping miracle. We're actually going to do it. Bingo card is still up. I realise. 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to blame the chat. 2 seconds. So we have 4 bingos up now. We have actually managed to stop at Penrith. Want to see this oxen home. Hello, Dougie. He's put 3 ambulances out tomorrow. With the current state of the NHS. Here's another politics corner. With the current state of the NHS, you're likely to wait 8 hours for an ambulance and have 3 turn up, Dougie. But yes, you're right, Ambulance Life is out tomorrow, and whilst Tintin is here watching the stream, I'm going to mention that he's potentially, have you scheduled it yet, Tintin? He's going to go live. We're rolling backwards. Why are we rolling backwards? Tintin's going live tomorrow, potentially. And is it Plymouth versus Exeter again? We are rolling back the years. Sorry. I've been listening to music to sort out my wedding playlist. A bit of Simply Red there for you. Gosh, my brain is just not with it. Yeah, Tintin is streaming Ambulance Life tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Not live, first look recorded. Okay, so Tintin is putting a first look out tomorrow when the embargo lifts. I'll be doing my own first look once I get my hands on it when it goes and releases at 10 o'clock. So I'll be recording that at that time, and it will go live later in the evening, possibly. Lock doors. So look out for that one, and also obviously if you're not following Tintin, not subscribed, go and give him a like and a subscribe and watch his content. And obviously check out the Ambulance Life video. I will be. I'm cautiously optimistic about the game because what's going on here? We're rolling back. Let's do a heel start. Try that. Cheers for that. No, that's fine. It's fine. I'm more than happy to help a fellow YouTuber out. Why are we not? We're not moving. We are moving. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm more than happy to promote a channel. No Hill Penrith, I hate to tell you, but yeah, I'm more than happy to promote your channel, Tintin. I've done it a few times. I've put it in community posts and what have you, to say, you know, go and give this guy a follow, a like, etc. Like I say, I'm cautiously optimistic about Ambulance Life because it was developed by the same team that did Police Simulator, and that's been a bit sort of hit and miss at times. I've enjoyed it when I played it, but it hasn't held my attention enough. However, I think Ambulance Life, from the videos I've seen so far from people playing the demo and stuff, it looks alright. It'd be fun, if nothing else. Let's get up to 80 miles an hour as we go towards Oxenhole. Do a bit of horn action as well. I know that there's someone here normally who loves a bit of horn action, and that's Pop. I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks. I don't know if he's up to other things. Our man Pop likes a bit of horn action. Nightbot is just ticking away there. And don't forget, we do have a couple of commands through Nightbot and Streamlabs and things. We have horny, exclamation mark horny, which sounds the horn. It makes me sound the horn. Well, it doesn't do it automatically. That one's fun. Also 61016. And a couple of others, I think. Interesting that we have the tilt on, but the maximum permitted line speed along here is 110, I think. There's no section that we can get up to 125. I think that's because the line limit is 110 on this route. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having a look at Ambulance Life, seeing Tintin play it. And obviously getting my hand on it as well. Alongside that, obviously we've got more to come from Fernbus. We're just carrying on our A to Z challenge. I know Harry has started putting his A to Z challenge videos out because we've been doing it sort of semi together. He's doing it slightly different than I'm doing it. I'm going point to point through A to Z. Harry is picking various A to B to B to C, etc. and doing them. We've noticed as well that the unmentionable name has picked up his own A to Z series. I mean, to be fair, we stole the idea from him. We're doing it better. He's picked it back up, having seen me pick it up and start this A to Z challenge. Originally, what I was going to do, I was going to do it slightly differently and do Z to A. But I've decided just it's easy. I can't remember Z to A. I'm doing A to Z. We're on about F to G. I think that's the next one to get out. Is Frankfurt to Geneva, with the twisty roads in there as well. Because Harry challenged me to take the biggest bus on the twistiest roads. So hilarity ensued on that video. That'll probably go out tomorrow or Friday if you want to watch that. Then we've got the Zoo Tycoon, Planet Zoo series that's doing okay. What we're going to do, there's another Pendo in Virgin. Are they all Virgin Pendos on this one, Tintin? Is it just Virgin? Or are there AWC ones as well? I think at one of the stations, I don't know, I think it's the other way, isn't it? I think there's Pacers they could put on there as well. Yeah, because there were no others. Fair enough. Oh, I see, because you set the scenario at a time when it would just Virgin. Yeah. Running for emergency quick, yeah. We triggered AWS. Did I miss the AWS ping? Did I record? Yeah. We've done. Broken the train. That's good. That's good, isn't it? Neutral sections don't matter on this, do they? Ooh, I don't know. That's a question for Tintin. E-brake, he's already getting twitchy about Oxenholme. Yeah, probably. I'm 19 miles out and I'm doing it cautiously. That would help as well. Go upstairs. I'm not going to worry too much. It'll be fine, he says, knowing full well what's going to happen. Can you turn the game down? Can you turn the game sound effect down a tad in the game menu, please? In the game menu rather than on OBS. Yep, can do. Audio. Which one? Game sound effects. UI sound. Or you want the ambience? What one do you want? Oh, that one. Should we go 85? Should we do that? Let me know how you get. If you want it to go down more, then we'll turn it down more. Don't call into Oxenholme like Tintin did. Alright. We'll go full pelt, see how we do. Pendo with a tad louder than me. Okay. I can balance the sounds out. Let's turn down there. Turn the microphone up a little bit. Master volume, think mine is 75 and the rest is 100. Okay, well, let's try that. We'll take advice from Tintin. He's got a bigger channel than me, so we'll take advice from him. I'm more than happy to do that. So what? Master volume, think mine is 75%. Okay. 75, and the rest is 100. Did you say? Okay, we'll see how that goes. We'll save it as there and see how Jason gets on with that. He could be having hearing problems in his old age. He'll say, "I'm not as old as you. Less of that." I can get away with it because we're both bumpy boys. It's all bants, Jason, isn't it? Perfect. Cool. Speeding a little bit. I've fiddled around with the settings so much I've not paid any attention. Enjoy relegation. I knew there'd be a football-related comeback. It's fine. It's fine. I'm ready for us to be relegated. We'll come back stronger. We'll have a season in there, and we'll come back, and then we'll give you a proper run for your money. I'm excited about the game against Liverpool. I know we're probably going to lose, but it's still going to be quite a match. Sold out like so quickly, that match as well. They released priority tickets to various people. Tintin is Preston. Ooh, okay. Does Tintin know that I'm Plymouth Argyle? He does now. Should be an interesting one. If he didn't, he does now. Indeed. Like I say, I'm excited for the Liverpool game. I didn't get tickets. I should find a way to follow it. But yes, interesting. Hopefully, we. Oh yeah, you knew. Yeah, I think you probably did. I think it's probably been mentioned somewhere along the lines. I think you've known for a little while that I'm from Plymouth. Well, not from Plymouth. I live in Plymouth. I'm not from here. Tashish, born and bred Plymouthian. I've lived here for 20-ish years now. 20-something, 21, 22, something like that. I first moved to Plymouth 25 years ago this September for university. Went away for a bit. Shut up. Went away for a bit and came back. So I probably spent about 6 to 9 months outside of Plymouth, living back at home with my parents. Hated every minute of living back in Sussex and missed being in Plymouth. I moved back here. And a lot of people probably go, "Why did you miss Plymouth? What did you miss about Plymouth?" I did. There was something about Plymouth. There's a charm that Plymouth has. Pasty muncher. You're not coming to the wedding, Jason. We've got pasties on the menu. Little sort of, I don't know if they're mini ones or what. I think they're sort of pasties that are like sliced up or cut in half. I think they're big pasties cut in half for the wedding buffet. Actually, I know I need to add you on the list. I don't know if you're going to make it down or not, but I'll add you to the list and invite you anyway. Although we've already got about 65 day guests, a few more for the evening. We had a meeting today to sit down and discuss numbers and the menu and sort of talk through the timings of things. Although it's not till August, it's nice to be readily organised for it. So we met with the venue today and the caterer and talked through things a bit more. Depends what day in August it is. It's the 12th. The 12th of August from 4 o'clock till midnight. So you'd probably have to travel down the day before and then travel up the morning after the wedding's happened, I would imagine. We are speeding ever so slightly. I've stuck it into emergency again, haven't I? Yeah, that's us stopping no matter what we do now. He's free. It's the end of August. He is usually busy. Isn't the end of August when you all go down to Chatham and Dovetail? That's the end of August, isn't it? Do you know that's the funniest thing about that whole ambassador thing with CGD leaving. As he was leaving the ambassador program, he sent me this in a message on Discord before he blocked me and went on a mad rant. He actually emailed the ambassador team, or supposedly emailed the ambassador team, and recommended me, despite having all that go at me, he recommended me as an ambassador. If you link it to last year, it's in the same blooming week. Are we actually taking power, or are we rolling? I've got a funny feeling we're rolling down the hill, aren't we? Should we just roll for 12 miles? I don't think that's going to happen, is it? Just roll into Oxenholme under the weight of the... he's free at the end of August. You should say that. Just sing Limp Bizkit in your head. Keep rolling, rolling. Yeah. I don't think we'll quite make it if we roll into Oxenholme through momentum alone. That would be a turn up for the books though, wouldn't it? We are taking power again now. But yeah, the whole scenario, he emailed whoever it is at the ambassadors team or the support team or whoever it is you communicate with. Sure I didn't put these stops in a scenario. Rolling in the deep. Okay, I'll stop now. Yeah, and recommended me, and I was just like, well, I have been trying, and I have put my name forwards. I've emailed them myself and said, look, I've been streaming TSW for years. I've been on the beta team for Xbox for years. You know, I support you guys in what you're doing. I support the game, etc., etc. Yes, I've only got a small channel. I've moved from Twitch to YouTube and building back up from abandoning Twitch to coming over to YouTube. But then to have him have that massive rant and a hissy fit, and then recommend me was just the weirdest thing. I haven't heard from Dovetail Games, despite my email. I haven't heard from them. But it would be nice if you're watching. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. It would be good if the channel could be recognised as an ambassador. That would be useful. But at the same time, I'm just going to keep on rolling. Sorry, Jason. With what I do. I enjoy playing with trains. I enjoy TSW. And I'm going to keep going for as long as people are watching. So getting up to speed now. That Chinese is repeating on me a little bit. Ugh. I bought Chinese tonight. Okay. I couldn't be bothered. We've been out and I've had a nap this afternoon. I woke up a bit late and I just couldn't be bothered. I knew I was streaming. Like, I'm not going to cook. I don't want Tash to cook. Not that her cooking's bad. I just thought, oh, I've got money today. Let's get a Chinese. We don't do it often. Slow down a little bit. There we go. 9.3 miles from Oxenholme. Last dawn. I love the scenery on this route. having been on many, many holidays to this part of the country, and obviously my parents live up and around this part of the country as well. Having moved there in 2020, they moved to Halifax. Well, my sister lives in Hull now, or Beverley, as she calls it. It is Beverley, the posh Hull, she calls it. If you can consider Hull in any way, shape or form posh. She lives in the upmarket part, as she says. It's not Hull, it's Beverley. She wants everyone to know that distinction. Yeah. Never been to Preston or Blackpool myself, but I have been around the area. Been to Carlisle, been to Penrith, and Windermere, those sort of places. But you're not getting a bingo from me for this route because I haven't actually been on it. The south part I've been on via the overground line, so from Euston to Watford, I've been on that last year in the summer holidays in August last year. Went to the Harry Potter studio tour, and then we went from the Harry Potter studio tour, we went up to Halifax. Don't worry, you beat me to it. What did I beat you to? Have you been on the route, bingo? No, only the southern part, like I'm saying. The bit from Euston to Watford Junction, that's the only part of the route I have been on, not this northern part of the route. The only other northern route I've been on is the route out of Halifax. The route from like King's Cross up to Halifax. So the East Coast Mainline, been on that. Obviously from King's Cross up to Halifax towards Bradford interchange, and then I've been obviously from Hull to Leeds and then to Halifax that way. That's the only the northern areas or northern routes that I've been on. I have been all the way up to York as well from King's Cross, like I say, 25 years ago. Last time I was in York, I got kicked out of York Minster and told not to come back. I was we're going to have to tell this story now we've got into it. So back in like the early 2000s, I was heavily involved in my mum and dad's church and stuff, and I got paid by one of the church members at the time. He's since passed away many years ago. He paid for me to go up and join one of these sort of churchy youth camps that run in the summer. I did it 2 years running, and the second year that I was there, I had this group of kids that we were on a riverboat. We went through on the canal from the Archbishop of York's palace down the river into York itself, and we went into York Minster. Now the whole way I'm getting the kids to march, and I'm doing marching songs and just being, you know, a proper sort of kid about things and inspiring them to keep walking. And I'm doing things like Oggy 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 during the war. And then I'm doing things like Oggy 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 Oi Oi Oi. And the kids, when we were in York Minster, they dared me to go up to one of the towers, the tallest tower or whatever you can go up, all the steps. This is when I could do stairs. So we went up to the top of this tower. There's a group of kids outside York Minster on the ground, and there's a group of kids and me at the top of the tower, and I've done the loudest Oggy 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 you can imagine off the top of this tower, at which point a security guard promptly turned me around and told me to leave and not come back. And of course, while we were there, we also did the National Railway Museum, which was good. It's always good. And I haven't been back since. I really want to go. I keep telling Tash that's our honeymoon. We'll go to York for a honeymoon. She's like, the only reason you want to go to York is for the Railway Museum, which won't be interesting for the rest of us, for me and Amelia. I was like, Amelia will like it. She likes trains. I said, you can go and look at the shops if you like. We are 4 miles out of Oxenholme. Are we going to overshoot it? The cat just sneezed. During the war, you cheeky bugger. Speeding again. This is atrocious. I am not in control of this train, I'm telling you. Not going downhill as well, that will have an effect. 3 miles. Just over 3 miles now. Is it going to be one of those things? You're all sitting very quiet for the next 3 miles, hoping to see me fly through Oxenholme. Turn my TV up a little bit because I can't hear these AWS pings. 3 miles. Yeah, chat's gone deathly silent. They're all waiting for the... Yeah, they're all waiting for the Oxenholme. Or the Nebworth, or the Overshoot, whatever you call it. I think Tintin did Oxenholme. Ours has been Nebworth in the past. Or just an Overshoot. We used to have an Overshoot counter, didn't we? We did away with it though, because the software was not working properly, and we could do it through Streamlabs or Elements or whatever. It's a lot of faffing around. Okay. 88 miles an hour. Sorry. With delay repay available, you've accumulated at least 15 minutes. Seriously? Yeah. Yeah. For delay repay, you'll have to contact Virgin Trains and hope that they get back to you. But I wouldn't hold your breath. 1.5 miles out now. I'm really starting to concentrate. Braking. Was your train delayed? You may be entitled to compensation. Please go to www.you'renotgettingany.co.uk within 14 working days of your journey. Yep. To be fair though, where my train was delayed, Northern, I did get the full whack back. Here we go. Brake, 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 brake. I think we're going to Oxenholme. It's going to happen. Brake, 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 brake. Yep, 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 yep. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, that's happened. Oh dear. We've all done it. And Jason's on the clip. Oxenholmed it. It wasn't even intentional. You could see I was brake, 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 brake. Oh dear. Operational error. I'm blaming the train. The brakes are shite. Oh dear. Right, Lancaster is the next stop. Passengers for Oxenholme. Yeah. I was advised to get off at Lancaster and catch the train back. There we go, there's the link. You enjoyed that. We've all enjoyed an Oxenholme or two, haven't we? Going straight into service. Thanks. Thanks for all of it. Cheers. You wait, there'll be a spad now as well. Oh god. It's all happened tonight. We've had broken trains. WS. No, it wasn't part of the scenario. No, it's not pre-programmed. Yeah, we've had all sorts. We've had the cat sneezing. Gosh, what a week. So next week, just to let you know, while we're travelling towards Lancaster, next week, like I say, although it's not Valentine's Day, Jason has cleared that up for me. Because it's that week, we have next week a date with Victoria, which I'm sure you'll understand what route that is. We all like a date with Victoria. She's very easy to slide into. Sorry. Oh dear. Make your own jokes about that. It used to be that if you tried to slide into her too easily, the game would crash. Back in the days. Sticky Vicky time, that's exactly it. Remember those days. She had too much going in her at one time and she would just boot you back to the home screen. Oh dear. With such children. I'm getting married this year and I'm behaving like a 12-year-old. Oh dear. Just going to sit and chuckle about that for a little while. Just having a drink. More things going in and out of that than Katie Price. I don't know, I think it's a fair competition, that. It's an easy match. I've lost me my chat box. Copyright strike. What are you? What? A copyright strike? In what sense? How have we had a... Hang on. A copyright strike. Oh, I know what that is. Oh, okay. Oh, I've just... hang on. I was trying to get rid of something because I thought it might be what the copyright was doing, and I think I've binned off the chat box. Oh my word. Never mind. Never mind. I can see the chat. You guys can see the chat. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I binned off the chat box. We'll sort it out for next time. We did have a copyright strike. Jason's fault. It is Jason's fault. Jason, it is. Yeah, that is your fault, Jason. Da, da, da. Top 3. There you go. Where are we on the bingo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got a copyright strike. How did you get a copyright strike? Didn't you say shut the doors at Penrith? Did I? Gosh, I don't know. You'll have to go back and see if that is indeed what I said. I don't even remember stopping at Penrith. Did we stop at Penrith? We must have. Go on, I'll let you have it. Because it is something that I say a lot. That's top 2. There we go. You've almost got a line. If I spad, you get a line. Don't spad. Right, having slightly messed up with various stops and missing Oxen Hunt, we are going to concentrate now. 10 miles out of Lancaster, which my parents are visiting, or will be visiting very soon if they haven't already. I know they've got a little break weekend away planned in Lancaster as a bit of respite from looking after my grandfather. You just saw ambulance license just installed itself there. I thought it had done it earlier, but it seemed it didn't do it. Needed to clear some space. That's the Xbox. It's installed now. Ready for tomorrow. What's the matter? Yeah? You're not tired? You are tired. So yes, you are not tired. Right. It's 56 gigabytes on PS5. I think it's about the same. Hang on. Have a look. Good night. Love you. 63.5, bearing in mind that I've got the deluxe with additional content. Immediate interrupts the stream. I'm not sure I'm going to class that as an interruption, Jason, to be honest. You're literally saying goodnight. I don't know. I don't know. We'll take a poll on that. Normally her interrupting is her literally coming to the mic. I broke an egg with an axe and all that happened was it made a mess. Which is a shame because I was trying to hatch it. I've read that out. You're gonna get the dad joke. Oh, for God's sake! Jason is on it tonight. He's literally trying. You get a line. He's got a line. 3 down. Mid 4. There you go. Line. I'm waiting for another channel to do ambulance sim. Is it worth it in 2025? Yeah, he has been doing a couple of those, hasn't he? I know who you're talking about. You don't have to hide it from me. Is it worth it in 2025? I don't know. His channel, is it worth it in 2025? No, it's not worth it. No, he'll support the game for like 3 months or something, and then because there'll be one little thing that he doesn't understand how to do, he'll spend the next 4 videos, 2 live streams and 4 shorts slagging it off. We're not stopping here. This isn't a station. It is a station. He's done it before with other games. He'll love it, love it, love it, and then he'll get to one bit he can't do, and that'll be it. This game broken. Good night. I assume that's what you're talking about, Tintin. I'm waiting for another channel to do ambulance. I think we all know who we're talking about. And I'm sure if he's here, watching, sitting quietly, he knows who we're talking about. Or one of his spies. I'm sure. Oh well. If you don't like what I've got to say about you, don't watch me. say on that. He caused a lot of pain. He got a lot of hurt with his comments about other content creators as well, as we know. No love lost there. So 3 miles out of Lancaster, so I really need to make sure I don't overshoot. It would be nice if we could stop at one of the stops that Tintin has put into the scenario and not stop everywhere else due to emergency brakes. I've got to be honest, I'm not sure that we're going to have time to do a run the other way. With the other scenario, it would have been, I think, we've had too many stops and things. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. We've got yellows. To be careful now, because this is where we are likely to come up against it. Jason will run out of clips if there's such a thing. Would have done if you drove properly. Shush. You're right though. We would have done if we'd driven properly, yeah. I hadn't broken the train at the start, etc. What I might have to do is... Oh no! No, no, no! No, 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 no! Ooh! Got away with that one. And we stuck the emergency brake on. Oh god. It would look like slam everything on. Had the mouse over the click button then. We got away with it. Fluky get. Ooh, that was brown trousers time, that was. Oh dear. Oh dear. How I pulled that off, I will never know. Anyway, 0.6 miles into Lancaster. We're going over the bridge over the River Loon. That has enabled us to come into Lancaster slower than we probably would have done, which means we're not likely to overshoot it. Oh wow, that was amazing. I would clip that, Jason, just because of how fluky it was. You nearly shut in the house. We've had a line already. That has enabled us to come into Lancaster correctly. I'm probably still going to miss the stop marker. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit over. That's alright, we'll get away with that. Nobody needs to get out that door anyway. You're actually making me look good. Oh dear. It's amazing, isn't it? You play this game off camera, off stream and stuff, and you do alright. The minute you go live, everything goes wrong. Which is what happens more often than not with me. I just can't get over how good this train looks in the Virgin livery. Say what you like about Virgin Trains as a company, but the livery was lovely. Lock the doors then. That's lock the doors, Jason, not shut the doors. There we go. All fun and games though. Light-hearted banter. Exactly. Yeah, I don't take it too seriously. I don't get butthurt by the banter and the comments. It's all in jest. It's all a bit of fun. Never ever take myself seriously on these. So Preston's the next stop, 21 miles on that to go, so we can have a good run now. Get up the speed limit. We're over the limit. At least you've never been 94 minutes late before. No. Wasn't it something like 63 minutes late for me, wasn't it? I think that's my record, of something like 63, 64 minutes. You were 94 because of you falling asleep. But mine was something like 63 at one point. Wasn't that due to the PZB? That was something like the Ferranta ramp or something, wasn't it? Or was it Dresden? I think it was Riesa Dresden, and we were having real problems with the PZB literally every 3 minutes. Just, and that's why we don't do German content at the moment. PZB is my absolute nemesis. Despite various people trying to teach me how to do it. And I did get it for a little while. I got it, and I was doing okay with it. And then I stopped playing German content for ages, and went off and played other lines, as you do. And then tried going back to German content, and was just like, I've forgotten everything that I've learned. Every little thing. And as we can tell from this stream, my concentration levels are shot to pieces. I don't have the concentration to follow what PZB is doing, or look at signs on the side of the line. I need a train that dings. If it dings at me, I know what it's doing. If it goes me, I know what it's doing. When it's screaming at me in German, not a clue. Being 63 minutes late, or you calling PZB on Dresden every name under the sun, it was pretty hilarious. I don't know if I still got that stream somewhere. I'll have to go and look on the Twitch and see if it's still there. Probably not. Probably been taken down ages ago, years ago now. When it first came out. I know the Ferranta ramp one we did. We had Matt in there as well, didn't we? Mr. Pendleton came and joined us for that. We've had Matt in a few times over the years. We've had Jamie in as well a couple of times. They do come in occasionally into the streams. Usually when there's a new route. I know when we did the launch stream for TFW5, Jamie came in, and when Preston Carlisle, when this route dropped and we did a stream, Jamie dropped in as well. So we've had Jamie in a couple of times. Doesn't stay for very long, mind, but he has popped in. Matt hasn't for a while. 3-0 Newcastle. Ooh. Sorry, Newcastle, with my southernness coming through. If I were to let my northernness come through, because I've got northern roots, then it would be Newcastle. I do have northern roots. My maternal grandmother's birth parents were from Newcastle, and obviously my dad's side of the family is all from like the sort of Durham area of the north. He himself was born in Stockton on Tees. Quite funny, he was born in Stockton on Tees and our surname is Surtees, which literally means on Tees or of Tees. Yeah. Family history tonight as well. I don't know where it's going with that. 15 miles out of Preston now, Tintin's territory. Are we going to sail right through it and get a spad right at the end of the route, or are we going to stop? It's certainly been an adventure tonight, that's for sure. Definitely not going to manage to do the route the other way. We're going to run out of time. We usually do 7 till 9, 2 hours. Usually long enough. I know we've run on a little bit longer before, especially if we started late. Or we're sort of mid-route or something. Run on, but I'm not going to start another run close to 9 o'clock. Yeah, this platform 4 signal is awkward. Gonna meet Tintin next week for a catch-up. Awesome. That'll be good. Then again, end of March when we do the double over. Double over? Oh, right, yeah. Football. That'll be good. It's probably easy for you guys to meet up because you're quite close to each other. Not so easy to me to do anything like that because I'm literally in the arse end of the world. As one person I used to know, or used to be friends with, described it in a song he wrote about Plymouth, the armpit of the world. Which is about as good a description of being close to Cornwall as you can get. But it is literally the arse end of the country. I mean, it takes an hour to get anywhere, Exeter or wherever, and then even longer to get further afield than Exeter. It's crap. Could go meet Mr. Hawkins. Mr. Hawkins, the piano tutor. I know exactly where he lives. So he lives in my city. In fact, I know exactly where he lives, as you know, and I've actually seen him in person. I went to see Tasha's cousin perform in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and he was the musical director, so I saw the back of his head all evening when I wasn't looking at him prancing around in his tuxedo. Anyway. Jason, you know my thoughts on that gentleman from my time within the group. We've had numerous words. That night I went to see that performance, I almost went up to him and introduced myself, and I stopped myself. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not allowing him to put a physical face to the name, although he'd probably not remember me. Yeah. still haven't decided whether on this route these sheep are oversized or not. My initial thoughts when I first saw them was that they were massive sheep, but I think I might have just been seeing things. I'm doing 98. Can we go a bit quicker? Going uphill. Yeah. 7 and a bit miles. I was going to say 7.5, but it's less than 7.5 miles. Bit of horn action to make sure you're all still awake. Which I know you are because you're waiting for something else to go wrong. What could possibly go wrong now between here and Preston? I mean, the train could just suddenly decide to spontaneously derail, I suppose. Not likely. It's coming in 6-ish miles. What, Spad? There's a Spad and me throwing my controller through the television. Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? Don't really want to buy a new TV before the wedding. Would be a problem. Double yellows coming up there. To be aware of that. I say I need to be aware of it and I'll go and ignore them completely. It's gonna happen. We know this bad's gonna happen. You're just all waiting for the inevitable now. This evening had not gone to plan. We were hoping to do the run there and back again. Not happened. Never mind. It's often the way things go on these streams is that it doesn't ever go to plan. I have it all carefully thought out. We go live, we hit the button for you guys to come in, and it all just goes wrong. Oh dear. But it's more entertaining that way, of course. 2.1 miles, we should probably think about slowing down. Quite a significant drop from 80 down to 35. I'm really concentrating hard now. Wave to my mum, don't forget. Which side of the line is she on? Waved. I don't know which way to look. I can't wave if I don't know which way I'm waving. Where's the left side? Okay. Over there somewhere, probably. Alright. I'll do it next time. Sound a horn for your mum, Tintin. There we go. This is the one. This is where I was so many times. We've come in and we thought we stopped and then we just tipped over that stop marker and that red signal. Don't spat, don't spat, don't spat, don't spat, don't spat. Don't spat, don't spat, don't spat. Literally willing the game not to make me spad. I've done it. Oh. Oh dear. I'm gonna go and have a nervous breakdown in a dark room now. Oh dear. Close, very close. Very close indeed. That stop marker is so close to the signal. So close. Doors. I want a good shot. There we are then. Obviously no trophies because it's a scenario. Oh, an achievement. Lovely. We'll take that. Complete one of your creative scenarios. It's not my creative scenario. Let's go check you've got toilet roll left. Indeed. As you can see, there's a few spaces where we stopped and a few spaces where we didn't. There we are. Return to free roam. No. I think we'll stay on Shap. We've got just under half an hour. We'll stay on the West Coast line. Should we do a quick run from Morecambe on something? We haven't got time to do the other way. Like I say, we do 7 till 9. That's taken up a big portion of the stream that I wasn't intending it to do. I was hoping to get both in. Let's go to the trains, choose a route, West Coast, timetable. We could do a Gronk, but I think it's mostly just shunting. Should have route hopped, then gone to Blackpool. Oh yeah. Should we do a 101 for you, Jason? 2 car? They're only 12 minutes long. Preston to Carlisle, 35 minutes. From Preston to Carnforth. We haven't got 35 minutes. 36 minutes. Morecambe to Lancaster. Lancaster to Carlisle. I'm off now with a good one. Thanks for running the scenario. No problem, Tintin. I shall see you again soon, hopefully. Thanks for popping in. Very appreciated. And no, you're welcome. It's a good scenario. I liked it. I just wish my driving was a bit better. I put your scenario to shame, unfortunately. But thank you. Thank you for popping in. Guys, if you haven't followed Tintin or subscribed, give him a like and subscribe. And if you want to check the scenario out, it's on Creators Club. Just look for Tintin, Pendo, something. Put those sort of words in and it'll come up. Unless Jason's got a link to it that he wants to post, or Tintin's got a link that he wants to post. No worries. Right, let's do a lead to Lancaster. Why is it saying lead to Lancaster? No, I want to go from Morecambe. We'll do a 101 2-car. Morecambe to Lancaster. Let's do that one there. Driver, yes, I don't want to conduct, thank you. Both of those layer into TVL in case you get bored. What? Both of what layer into TVL? Sorry, Jason. There we go. Jason has shared the link. If you want Tintin Scenario, the link is there to download Tintin Scenarios that we've played tonight. Like I say, we've only played one of them, but there are two. One with the Virgin livery that you'll need. Oh, both the West Coast Mainline 101s. Oh, that'll be good. We might do Tees Valley in a couple of weeks. I was thinking, what have we not done that we should look at? Tees Valley would certainly be one of them. Oh, hello. That jumped a bit. Unlock the doors. Let's get the train set up. There's a switch here somewhere, isn't there? Control circuit. Let's get the headlight white. Press shift, that does the, no, control does the other one. My keyboard acting up, there we are. What have we got here? Destination blind. Barrow, Blackburn, Blackpool North, Blackpool South, Carlisle. Colne. It's not the Colne I'm thinking of. Lancaster, there we go. In forward now. Gear 1. Yeah, I was thinking we'll do a TVL and a Northern Trans Pennine stream very, very soon, I think. Like I say, next week we've got the Victoria one, Brighton Mainline, is our featured route. And then I'll schedule a couple of others. That, so we'll do TVL, we'll do Northern Trans Pennine, we've got Birmingham we could do, we haven't done Birmingham in a while, Cross City, Glossop, West Somerset we haven't done in quite some time, West Cornwall, my brain's gone blank. Yeah, we've got a few. Isle of Wight, East Coast Mainline, Midland Mainline. We haven't done Midland Mainline in a while either. That's an opportunity for me to show off some of my liveries, which I still need to go through and make sure that they're all okay, because I know that some of them coming into Victoria. Yes, we'll see what happens. Reverse is forward. Gear is on. What have we done? That's all on. Change end lever, of course, yes. I've forgotten that they've made that a thing. It's here, it's under here. Change end lever. There we go. That's in forward. That's good. There we go, we're moving. There we go. No, I'll try not to use the phrase coming into Victoria, like I say. But you know what happens. I mean, these things will happen. Things will be said, I'm sure. Oh, I've gone into neutral instead. We are in 2 car 101, pulling out of Morecambe. We're heading towards Lancaster. It's not a long service, but it's long enough for us to just round off the evening. Nice chill run on a 101 into Lancaster. Bear Lane, platform 1, it's our first stop. Speed up. That's the wrong gear. There and into 4th gear. I'm going to say top gear, but that's something entirely different. Up to 60. This 101, the revamped 101 that Just Trains have done, I don't mind driving it. I'm used to it now. And obviously the fact that it's revamped with the new gearing and everything, it drives so much better than the original. I don't mind it at all. I actually like the 101. After many years of saying, nope, not for me, don't like it. So much better than the DTG version, absolutely. I'm having to brake. And that's not going to happen. That's really not going to happen. Yep, we didn't stop there. It's alright, it's a request stop. We're speeding as well, we're massively speeding, it's all gone. Just wish this one layers into Northern Transpennine. Yeah, that would be something. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't stop at Bear Lane. We decided against it. There were some shady characters hanging around on the platform, and we said nope, nope, not doing that. I have got the vibration on the controller turned just ever so slightly up from 0, and I am enjoying the fact that I can feel the joints in the rails. You know, the sort of the clackety clack. I can feel it. That's adding to that realism. Obviously, if you don't like the vibration, turn them down, turn them off. But I've left them on because it just adds to that proper old school feeling. Now, of course, you don't really get it because the tracks are sort of welded, single welded now, aren't they, most of them? Apparently. I don't know for sure. Let's come off that. Get up to 25. Only 1.8 miles. Like I say, this is a very short hop between Morecambe and Lancaster. It's a nice little run anyway. It's a screenshot of the week. That'll do. We always get, or more often than not, we try and get a screenshot. They serve quite well as potential future thumbnails. Saved. We can go up to 70. Although I'm not going to go up to 70 because that would be silly. We're a mile out. And you got AWS pings, did I? Honestly, I didn't hear the AWS ping. I must have registered it or something. We're going to spad. Ah, there you go. It's happened. Oh dear. That was not intentional either. That's 3 lines. A bingo across there, a bingo there, and a bingo across the top. Wow. You've done alright tonight. Only 4 that you didn't get. Oh dear. Oh, that's gone well. And you clipped it. Clipped it already. Oh dear. It's really not much point in trying to run another service now. Yeah. I think that's as good a place as any, just to call it a night. Thank you, as always, for watching, all of you. Thank you to Tintin for popping in and being with us as we drove his scenario. Always a pleasure. And always a lovely chap to have words with and talk to. Like I say, there will be more from me. Keep an eye out for the Fernbus stuff. The Assassin's Creed series, we're sort of resting that for a bit. Just because it's not picked up the traction, as I should say. We're going to rest that for a couple of weeks while I rethink it. Fernbus video they're still going. The Planet Zoo Keep watching that because we've got more coming from the zoo there. And join us next week for more trains. YouTube is telling me it's not recording or not receiving video, which is helpful. On that note, while I've got a critical error, I shall see you on the next one. Take care for now. Bye bye.